Fucking hell, I'm stuck.
6 months ago, I did something that made absolutely no sense. I rode from Bristol to Ghent.
Made it to Belgium.
Nearly 300 miles in 4 days. Slap bang in the middle of winter.
That's the second time my chain's come off because of the mud. Fucking hell.
It rained constantly.
Oh god. It's forecasted to rain for another 2 hours.
Most days, I questioned why I was even doing it. I think I was riding away from the life I'd quietly fallen into. Wake up, make a coffee, reply to emails, start work, repeat. Nothing was wrong, but nothing really felt memorable either. Sometimes the smallest changes interrupt the biggest patterns. And that got me thinking, if changing one tiny habit could make me notice my mornings again, what would happen if I interrupted my whole routine?
It's the first day of riding. Good morning. I camped last night. I don't know if that's where my tent is, but I camped last night.
Like a lot of people, my mornings typically start with a coffee. It's just become part of my routine. But before this ride, I went to visit my friends at Bristol, FUNGARIUM. I've used their tinctures for years. Lion's mane to help combat my ADHD and help me focus. Turkey tail if I've been run down. I use reishi to mitigate my stress and to help me sleep better. They've really improved my life. And I got into a conversation. They suggested something that I've never actually tried. Instead of reaching for my morning coffee, why not see if Cordyceps could fuel the ride instead?
This is the new Cordyceps from Bristol, FUNGARIUM. I thought I'd try them for my bike trip.
Riding through England in the winter was kind of gross.
Interesting kind of path. That's better.
But this tincture, it gave me so much energy.
We have some beautiful country roads. I mean, the wildlife could be better, but I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on how beautiful this country road is. Gorgeous. It's very freeing riding a bike down a hill at serious speeds. But the next thing you have to do is ride a bike on a massive hill. Oh God.
So far, this experiment had proven to be incredible. I was in a good rhythm. I would ride, find a place to camp, wake up, load up the bike, take my mushrooms and continue the ride.
So this is my second day of taking the Cordyceps instead of coffee. It really surprised me how energized I was. Didn't really get the mad coffee crash, which I was expecting to get. Yeah, I was energized. This fog's just rolled in.
So far, this ride had been a good experiment. It wasn't that life suddenly became easier.
That is a very steep hill.
Quite the opposite.
Yeah, today's been a really, really hard day. That's the second time my chain's come off because of the mud.
God, it's giving me a whipping. I was exhausted, I was wet, but for the first time in a very long time, I wasn't thinking about emails or deadlines or notifications. I was thinking about where I was going to sleep, what I was going to eat, whether I'd be able to make my ferry in time. Life became beautifully simple.
You know, some of the places that I'm seeing on my travels, I'm just riding through England and it has been unbelievable. I mean, if you want to come and see this country, just ride a bike from west to east. The trees, the rivers, the crossings, the old railway lines, it's gorgeous.
Some people would call me crazy for riding west to east in the middle of winter. Personally, I think it made perfect sense. There were moments on this ride where I genuinely asked myself,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah, today's been hard. I feel like I've already said that. So this gate is the gate that will take me onto the South Downs Way. And well, actually, I'll be making my way back to my mum's house, which is crazy, from Bristol to Seaford. I mean, I've got a day or so left before I get there, but pretty cool nonetheless. Path doesn't look too bad. Not too bad at all. I am done with this mod though. I can tell you that for free. Woo. Anyway, let's crack on.
I thought I was cycling to Belgium to find out whether mushrooms could replace coffee.
Morning.
But actually, I think they gave me something so much more valuable. They gave me an excuse to begin a journey I probably needed more than I had ever realised.
Hiya. So it's coming up to when I would typically have my second coffee of the day. I've been on the bike now for, I think, 3 hours. Don't get me wrong, I'm craving the coffee, almost like an addiction, but I don't feel tired. So there we go, I'll check in later. It's so foggy. It's so foggy, I can't quite figure out where I want to camp tonight. Mainly because I can't see anything. I mean, I know there's some trees over there, but like normally you can see rolling hills. What a day. What a day. Hard, but an incredible ride. I'm gonna try and find a spot to make some food and camp for this evening. Last night it got a bit late, so I thought I'd do some wild camping again. I hit the jackpot with this little clearing, and it was beautiful. It's just been so peaceful amongst the birds. I'm definitely down by the coast because I know this mist. It's got a slight smell to it, but also the forests breathing, doing their thing. So yeah, I'm gonna pack down and crack on with the rest of the day. Off I go to Brighton. I did it. It's a pretty good one. Big boy form. That's the bike patched up and reloaded.
I've always spent time in forests. I've always foraged. I've always connected with nature and just enjoyed being amongst it. Camping, being in the elements, is the only thing that gives you a proper kick up the arse to check in with yourself, to learn and to try and understand things that you didn't really know that were there. So this ride was special, and the fact that I was trying this experiment was quite fun. On this ride I was doing all the things I loved, and trying Cordyceps.
I actually enjoyed it.
They definitely kept me energised and gave me a performance that I didn't get with coffee. I didn't get any coffee crashes, I didn't feel fatigued or burnt out. It was just a constant, something that I would highly recommend to anyone.
So one of the coolest parts of this trip has been the fact that I get to sleep in this 11th century church. That's pretty cool. The best thing about it, it's got underfloor heating. I just rode from Bristol to Dover in 4 days. Sick. And just like that, we made it. What a day. Over 150 miles in one day. Woo!
I love the guys at Bristol FUNGARIUM, so go and check them out. I've left the link in my description.